What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning into another episode. This episode is going to be a little different. I'm going to show you guys in depth of how I have my fishing crate set up and how I have everything organized tackle-wise and pretty much whatever I have to keep everything organized for me when I'm out on the water. So I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys a little closer, and hopefully this video will help you guys and if you guys are making your own crates. So what I got here is a crate from Bass Pro, just a black one, nothing fancy. I think it costs a couple bucks at Bass Pro. And on the bottom down here is another crate that I cut the bottom half and drilled holes and zip tied it to elevate it on the back side of my kayak over there. So it doesn't have to sit there so deep in the back of my kayak. I can keep it up front and keep everything elevated to where it's easy and accessible. On the front half over here, I'm gonna move this around a little bit so y'all have a little better view of it. I had these two in my other video over in the kayak setup that I made a video recently. These were diagonal. These two pole holders were diagonal. These are just PVC pipe. I went ahead and put them up and down, nothing fancy, zip tied them to where I can keep two poles back here, or two poles up here and two back there. And it depends on where I want to have my poles at when I'm out on the kayak, because I also have two in the back side of my kayak as well. Ultimately, I only bring about four poles out altogether. This right here is a box that I just made recently to kind of hold my my measuring unit right here, so I can keep everything up close. I really didn't have a place to put it, so I went ahead and made this little box and drilled holes on the back side, zip tied it to the actual crate itself, so this can just kind of zoom or kind of come in and out, keep it where I need to, and I can access it quick. So I'm gonna work my way to the other side over here. This is like in the kayak setup video. This is a pouch from a backpack, a fishing backpack that I had a couple years ago. What I did is I just cut the backpack off, drilled holes into the bag itself, and zip tied it to the edge of this. And this is also elevated, so this will sit on the bottom lip. So it's not too deep where I can't access the pouch itself. What I did in this pouch is I have my scale, I have some super glue, just because you never know when you may need it out there. I have some bobbers down here, just kind of anything that you would need, some fishing fly line down there, and some leader material, so I can keep everything kind of in a pouch, and just in case if I do need it, not necessarily use everything all the time. I'm gonna work my way to the back. The back setup over here is it came in a pack of 3. It's just a pole holder that you can get at Walmart, Bass Pro Shops, or Dick's Sporting Goods. It was a pack of 3. I went ahead and cut them in individually and went ahead and just zip tied them to the back. Hopefully that's a little bit better lighting. And so now it's just 2 single pole holders back here. On the back also I have a mount that my dad welded together so I can keep my GoPro. It's got screws in it, so it fastens the pole down nice and sturdy, so nothing falls and nothing tilts or anything like that. On the opposite side, I have, if my net will cooperate with me, I have another backpack on the other side of the backpack. It is just another sleeve that I can have to hold any of my gear. I have pretty much all my pliers, pickerel fish hook removers. I have some cutters right here, older cutters, so I don't have to worry about losing any of my new stuff or any good pliers, and my lip grippers. So everything's there when I'm transporting it. Then I can move it to my kayak when I need it or whatever I need to do. And right here is another PVC pipe that I just go ahead and I put my net in. This is an extendable net, nothing fancy. I think I bought it for like $15 at Walmart, something like that. And that just slides right into the front of that, and that stays on my kayak nice and sturdy. So what I'm gonna do is run y'all through my quick setup real quick of how I have my Plano boxes set up. And nothing too fancy what I got here. Whoa, sorry about that. Trying to get situated over here. So pretty much what I have here set up is I believe it's the 3600 Plano box series, and I think that probably will do it because this thing actually just broke, so this is going to have to be replaced. pretty much this is my soft plastic bag. I have any and everything that I got soft plastic. 10-inch worms, havoc, let's see, what are these? A green pumpkin, looks like kind of like a hog or a chigger crawl type of bait. I keep that in there. My Zoom Super Flukes I got in here, and I also just started using the Z-Man Finesse TRD baits for the Ned rig. Want to try that out, want to catch more fish doing that. These are my two go-to baits, which are the chigger crawl made by Berkeley Power Baits. These are my go-to baits when I'm out on the water, and my confidence baits. I also got worms and swim baits, any of the soft plastics you would need. I have all organized in here. This box, I'm not going to go ahead and open each one, but I have all my crankbaits, deep diving crankbaits, lipless crankbaits, jerk baits, any of that I keep in here as well. Move on to my top water box. I have all my frogs, the pompadour, the new pompadour, it's in the white one. I want to really do that, get to use that well, and I've heard some good things about it, so I'm hoping to catch some fish here soon on top water. And my buzz baits over here. So this is my top water box. Over here is going to be my 3DB wake baits from Missouri. I have just one box strictly for those because these are the baits that I actually love using. These are the sexy shad color. I got several different colors, patterns, bluegill, perch, all that kind of stuff. These are my go-to baits when I'm searching and I'm fishing in those shallow creeks, so I can keep everything. I have no reason for using deep diving crankbaits. Over here I have my jigs. I got some swim jigs here, football head jigs, any type of head, different size jigs over here, trailers. I also got some chatter baits down there, nothing fancy. I love my chatter baits when I'm out at Lake Smith or anything like that. The Johnson Silver Minnow, those are my go-to baits when I'm back out in Back Bay dealing with all the weeds. And my other Plano box that I just got has all my hooks, 5/0 hooks, a bunch of swim bait hooks, I mean, all kinds of different hooks that you could use. I keep them in there so it doesn't have to worry about getting rusted. And last but not least, a box to hold all my lead and weights, anything that I need to. This is probably going to sink if I do take a spill, but all these, if I do take a spill, it will float and they won't go down to the bottom. That's why I like these waterproof boxes. So I hope this video is helpful for you guys. If you guys have any questions about how I have it set up or any comments that you may want to put on the video, go ahead and shoot me a comment or shoot me an email and ask me any questions you guys have. And for the video that I posted earlier from a trip this morning, I went ahead and I forgot to go ahead and put the time-lapse video off of my camera. So that 4-hour trip turned into 11 minutes of video on time-lapse. So I got my front end camera, got most of that trip. So sorry about that. Hopefully I won't forget to do that again and switch it back to the regular video. So I'm hoping to get back out next week. I hope this video is helpful, and if you like what you're watching, go ahead and slap that thumbs up button and give me any comments, any feedback you guys can give. That would be awesome. I appreciate y'all's support. This is a new channel for me. I've only been doing this for about 2 months, and y'all are awesome giving me all the support. So hopefully I'll be out next week and get some videos for you guys, and I'll catch you guys later.